All right, welcome and hello, everybody, to another episode of XN Interviews. I'm XN, and our guest this weekend is Ziggo. He's a part of my alliance. He's an officer, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time talking to him. How you doing tonight, Ziggo?
I'm doing pretty good, my brother. How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah. So first question: what kind of got you into Marvel Contest of Champions, and what kind of pushed you in towards doing in-game content?
Well, first things first. Like what got me into it was I saw the previews on like the Play Store. Because I've been into Marvel for a very long time. Like my favorite character has always been and will always be Spider-Man. I'm one of the true believers, as the title in the game says. But yeah, as soon as I saw that it was Marvel based, but it looked like Mortal Kombat, I was hooked. That was it. Um,
Nice.
and what pushed me to do more content. Like I have still yet to do a lot of content. But what pushed me to just fire through all the content was in the beginning the rewards, the progression, but also um just keeping competitive with the friends that I had that I was playing with.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
that
So
makes
it's
sense.
like your alliance, playing with your alliance mates and doing AQ and war and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So right now we currently just finished war. Gold one.
Mm-hmm.
You're an officer in my battle group, right?
I'm in Battle Group
Or-
3.
Oh, you're in battle group 3. Okay. Yeah. So what kind of goes into planning war for you?
For me it's knowing people's skill level. That is the main thing. It is very crucial to planning paths. Basically, you have to know that people in your battle group can handle the lanes that they're on and the potential defenders. Because contrary to what people think, certain lanes in war will have certain defenders, no matter what tier they're in. When you get to the higher tiers, the defenders may change slightly. But apart from that, the tier we're in the mid tiers, will always have certain defenders. Case in point, tier tier 6, lane 8. That has always been, as far as I know, um, off the top of my head, I can't remember it now. The one that gains power for more nodes.
Yeah, rich get
Rich
richer.
get richer? Yes. So
Yeah.
most people place cosmic champions all over those lanes. And basically, if someone in the battle group has a Doom, a Claire, a long shot, anybody who can nullify buffs, I send them that way. Um, by
You
the
know what's
time we
funny?
go ahead.
I take that. You know what's funny is I take that lane and I bring CGR and Hulkling, and Human Torch.
Yeah, and Hulkling is an amazing champion for that because Hulkling out of all cosmic champions will gain more buffs than any other champion I've seen except Groot. Groot gains so many buffs and the buffs fall off and they come right back. Groot is the only one I've seen that's gained that much more buffs than anybody else. Hulkling is the second from what I've seen anyway. Again, I don't have a very big roster, but from what I've seen, those two are the two champions that gain the most buffs. But when it
Sure.
comes to Boss Island and assignments there, um, I gauge what champions are pretty good counters to what. I think I'm pretty good at that. Um, and I just kind of gauge who's got pretty much health left on the champions that will be good counters. Like if you have a full Claire and there's a Hulkling or an Annihilus on one of the nodes, you're probably going to be assigned to that. Apart from that, yeah, I personally bring my Falcon My Nimrod to every war. The only champion that changes is the third one. It's either usually Doom, Torch, or Domino lately because of Korgs. I've found that Domino is a very good counter for Korg.
Okay. Do you have at least one or two people that bring a white mags?
I started assigning one person a white mags, just for pretty much the boss and maybe a couple boss fights. And Hulklings, if there's any Hulklings there too.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah. So, what is your progression level right now?
Progression level right now is Thronebreaker. I literally just got that a week before I joined the alliance we are in right now. I am slowly working on getting Paragon. I think I'm half a catalyst away on each for the T6 basic and the tier 3 alpha now. Is that what they are? For rank fours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm half a catalyst away on each of those. We just talked about this earlier. I am on 7.2.6, but because of War Season and Alliance Quest, us doing Map 7, um, that has kind of taken a back seat to the progression. I focus more on the Alliance events because our teams get more points and more rewards if I'm more focused on Alliance events instead of sole progression.
Yeah. Okay. That's one thing I kind of wanted to bring up too is our
Mm,
alliance. We run one map 7, map 6, and map 5, right?
yeah,
Okay. And you guys just actually bumped up to map 7 within the past couple of weeks. Has that
yeah.
been like an easy change, a hard change? What are some things that you guys have to go through to complete the map?
Well, the thing is we have to plan our paths accordingly. We have to bring proper counters to the paths. What everybody doesn't know is that there's a lot of people don't know. I learned this myself because this is the first time I've ever done Map 7. For each mini boss, because there's three different ones. There's a White Mags, a Sasquatch, and an Annihilus. The nodes on certain paths are completely different in each variant. So you have to plan accordingly. I made the mistake and I messed up. I brought a previous team for a previous thing and I didn't realize that it flipped over this week. So my first go out, luckily I brought the proper counters for my second and third sections, but the first section I didn't have a counter for my path.
Uh-huh.
Um, so somebody else had to take that. Luckily there is only 9 paths in the first section, so somebody can be backup.
Right. Is
Um,
there 10 paths in section 2 and 3?
yes.
Okay.
And the nodes are not very nice in some of the sections. Like for example, my path is vivified right now, or was. We're not doing map 7 right now. We've dropped back down to map 6, saving items and stuff for the off season. So it's vivified in the first section, or was. Then dish track, which is easy enough. I have a rank 3 void, so it makes light work of it.
Nice.
And then the third section was Do You Bleed? And the only person that got through that, and I tried three different approaches. I tried Archangel, I tried Blade. The only person and champ that I have that gets through it quickly and efficiently because of the timer is Nick Fury.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you tried Black Panther?
I do not have a Black Panther ranked up, but I plan to rank him up if we go back to 7.
Okay.
I pulled a 6 star actually 3 weeks ago now. So
All
OG
right.
Black Panther, I'll be ranking up.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good bleeds.
Yeah, they're pretty nasty. They can be.
Um, yeah. So we talked about Alliance Quest and War.
Hmm.
Um, what about like your variants? How many variants have you stepped into, and what have you completed any of them?
I have stepped into every one of them. I have completed all but the first one. I think I'm missing one chapter on that. Like one quest, the last quest. And the lackluster rewards are making it so it's just like on the back shelf kind of deal because compared to the previous like the final four of them from like the Moon Knight one to the Deadpool one, the first one's rewards are, let's face it, hot garbage.
Yeah.
But I have two of them 100% complete, almost three. I think I'm two chapters away from completing a third one 100%, and I have an initial run through on all of the other ones.
Okay. Very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
that's incorrect. Sorry, I am missing the size matters one. I haven't gone into that
okay.
because for a long time there, the size matters node was broken, so I didn't touch that one. So that'd be variant
Okay.
two.
Yeah. Variant two.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So if you could add a character, who would it be?
If I could add any character on the planet from the
Any
comics,
character from Marvel. Yeah.
I would add Spider Carnage.
Oh. Okay.
That is the Carnage symbiote on Peter Parker as Spider Man.
Yeah.
That's from the old school shows, the cartoons back in the day, like the
Yeah.
90s.
That's cool.
Yeah, I would add that because that I think that would be pretty cool.
Right on. That would be sick. Yeah. I don't think that's happened very often in the comics.
Nope.
Hell yeah. Um, if you could buff one champion, who would it be?
If I could buff one champion right now, I would seriously, I would buff Groot.
All right. Yeah, I think a lot
OG
of people
Groot,
are behind you
OG
on that
Groot
one.
needs a serious buff. He is way behind him or hmm. There was one other one that I would buff, and I can't remember because the other ones have gotten a buff. Maybe OG Daredevil.
Okay.
Give him like a
Very
couple
nice.
synergies with like Kingpin, Elektra, boost those synergies up a bit.
Yeah,
Make them
I
do
could see
different
that.
things.
What would you like to see from a group buff?
Ultimately, I would like to see certain buffs because of relics and stuff like that and this ascension nonsense. Sorry, pardon my French. I don't agree with this kind of stuff. I don't think it should be. I shouldn't say that. I agree with it to a certain extent. I just believe it should be put into it should be flipped. It shouldn't be put into competitive mode. That's all. I like the idea. I just don't. I believe the way they release it is going to be paramount. But what bring it to that point? I believe they should make it so that certain synergies, team synergies, and stuff like that, with these relics and ascensions, should be allowed to be active in war.
So you're
That's
saying
what I
like if your alliance team has a synergy or your alliance defense has a synergy, it should be active in war.
correct.
Okay.
I believe that should be, and that could offset a lot of these people who are not getting relics in the beginning as well.
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
believe,
I think they tried that at some point and it didn't work very well. So I'm not really sure if that's something that they'll look to bring back.
yeah,
Um, but I mean, like you said, with the relics and stuff, it would be. It's going to be weird to see a relic on defense if there is one, or to see how it plays out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But I'm saying like not for the relics per se. I'm saying like for the relics to be on offense to offset that for people who don't have them. Because we both know
Yeah.
there's going to be alliances that are just going to wail out and spend to get them. And then there's going to be alliances they go up against that don't have them. To offset
Right.
that kind of thing, make it so that alliance war synergy, like defensive synergies, are active.
Hmm.
So if I drop
Yeah.
Omega Sentinel and Nimrod, their two synergies, the synergies that go with them, are active. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 But then they'd have to be like, well, does it is it active for the rest of the team or whatever synergies that they have?
That's true.
You know, I don't know. It could get messy.
Oh, absolutely. That's the problem. That's the problem with programming. Everything can get messy, right? Like
Yeah.
the biggest concern I've heard from a lot of content people is this relic ascension stuff could actually crash the game like it did at with the 12.0 stuff.
Yeah, see, I wasn't really around whenever the 12.0 happened, so
I was.
I'm not. Okay.
The game was virtually unplayable. Let's just call it at that.
Right. Okay. I mean, I believe you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully everything works out the way that they have planned. I don't know
Oh, yeah,
exactly
100%.
plan, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Um, in the meantime, I guess, are you excited for 7-star shards? Are you
Um,
excited to start collecting them?
I mean, truthfully, not really. Not really. My roster, I have, I think, just under 76 stars. So by the time I collect a vast enough amount of 7-star shards, it's not gonna matter much. Besides that, the scaling for the 7-star champions are gonna be a little nuts, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That's one other thing. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
what
if
it's
they
gonna
if
look
they
like
keep
in
if they
7-star.
keep if they keep to the same pattern, right? When 6 stars were released, I believe rank 1 has the same power as a rank 3 5-star.
Right.
Close enough.
Level 125.
Yeah, a level 125 6-star has the same power rating approximately as a rank 3 5-star. So if they keep that dynamic out the gate, a 7-star right out the box, brand new out the crystal, could potentially have the same power as a rank 3 6-star. That is insanity to me.
Yeah,
because how
I don't know.
because of how
We'll see.
powerful 6 stars are. But yeah, I am
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I
then
am
and then
interested
you
to
think
see.
about think about trying to rank up a 7-star. What do you need
Oh
to do
yeah,
that?
the gold is going to be the gold and the ISO and the rank materials are going to be astronomical. I mean, it takes approximately what 4 million gold to get a rank go to rank from rank 2 to rank 3 fully.
Yeah, yeah, because it's like 500,000 to rank 2, and then like 1 million to rank 3, plus all the gold for the ISO.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 million to get them to rank up, or 1.2 million because it's 500K to rank it up to rank 2, and then it's
Right.
700K to rank it to rank 3, and then
Okay. Yeah.
all the ISO bricks you need ends up being just over, I think, 4.5 million. I just did this not long ago. I'm down to just under 1 million from 6.5 from
Right.
ranking up 3 champions.
Okay.
But yeah, like the amount of gold and the amount of ISO you're gonna need for these 7 stars, I'm gonna say is probably close to 5 mil at least just to rank it up to past rank 1.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little nutty.
Oh yeah, yeah,
uh,
a little insane to say the least.
um, yeah. So, is it safe to say you're not saving up any 6-star shards?
No, right now I'm currently I'm cornering the market as they say. I am taking advantage of what Kabam has graciously put into the game. Yes, it's a couple thousand extra shards, but I'm hunting dual class crystals.
Okay.
As many as I
What are you hunting for?
there are a few champions I would like to get my hands on. From the science category, it would be Scorpion and Spidey 2099.
Okay.
Also Quicksilver, but he's not in the basic yet. I would love to get my hands on a Quicksilver.
He'll be in the
Um,
basic next year
Something like that. I don't remember.
at
Actually,
the end
no,
of
I
the
think
year, maybe in December.
don't they enter the basic once they cycle out of the featured?
Not one. It's like during the featured. I'm not sure. I think it's like two
I could have
months at.
I could
I
have
don't know.
swore once they cycle out of the 5-star featured, they all go into the basic for both
Maybe.
categories. I could be
I'm not
wrong
sure
on
how
that,
that
but
works.
I think Kabam updated that. I don't know the specifics. I could be very wrong on that. But
But he's not in the 5-star featured yet either, is he?
Hulkling, he was in the last one.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Quicksilver.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
I'm Quicksilver. Yeah, he hasn't been entered yet.
Right, right, right.
Quicksilver will be in the next featured, the next
Right.
6 star, I think.
In a couple
I want
days, right?
yes,
Right.
in I think less than 24 hours now. I could be wrong. But
Ew.
yeah, speaking of feat other champions, Cosmic for 6 star, I do want a Hulkling.
Okay.
I have a 5 star Hulkling Awakened, but a 6 star would just make life a lot easier. I'm learning how to play him. I'm learning pretty quick. The other 6 star I want would be Hyperion. I don't have him as a 6. And there's probably one more that I'm forgetting. Oh yes, Venom. I want a Venom as a 6 star as well.
Yeah,
Um,
Venom's dope.
Claire is a Mystic I want. I don't have a 5 or a 6. Um, Wong is another one that I want as a Mystic. And of the latest Mystics, those are the only ones I want. Um, Mutant, there's only one really. That's Kitty.
Okay.
Um, I'd also like to dupe the Archangel that I have as a 6 star. That would be fantastic.
Probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but in my 6-star Nexus, I took APOC dupe over top of Archangel. What can I say? I like APOC.
I mean, yeah, he works. He becomes a little bit more beefy and a little bit more tanky with the dupe.
Yeah.
And it's also who you're more comfortable with. If you have because I right now have a 5 star Archangel at Sig 200. Like I don't really need the dupe on the Archangel
Yeah.
because the
Same.
Sigs are
I have Archangel at 565. I think he's max Sig
yeah,
or
like
close.
I don't need it, but it just helps to have someone with a little bit more of a health pool. That's all I'm looking at. Like a 6 star rank 3, because that's what I'd put him to. 6 star rank through 3? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Plus, I already had APOC at rank 3 already. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But, yeah.
The other mutant, the other mutant that just came to mind, there's two of them. The new guys, Sauron and Toad. Those guys are pretty good. Toad is actually amazing.
Yeah, I have Toad as a 5-star, not as a 6-star. I think the only champions I've pulled from this year, um, that I have so far are like Hulkling, Captain Britain, Misty Knight, Black Cat.
Mm,
I think that's it.
yeah.
But yeah, I need to take a Black Cat to rank 3.
Yeah, I would like first yeah, that's one of the skills that I want is Black Cat and um who's the other one? I'd like to dupe my Killmonger I just pulled. That would be nice.
Ooh,
Yeah, I got a 6 star Killmonger, so that'll be fun if I dupe him. Um,
nice.
and then I believe Tech is the only one I haven't said anything on. There's only two I'm looking for, I think, out of there. Three. Warlock, because I don't have a 5 or a 6 star. I would like a Warlock very, very much. Um, I dislike Ghost, so I know I'm gonna get flack for that. I don't like playing Ghost. In my opinion, Kitty Pryde is a better Ghost anyway. Again, I'm gonna get flack for that, but that's fine.
I don't
Um,
play Ghost.
and I would actually like a Sam Wilson, to be honest.
Captain America.
Yeah,
All right.
I've seen some really insane things done on in Battlegrounds. I've been playing a lot of that. Um, and I've seen some really crazy damage output from him. I'm also, because of Battlegrounds, falling very heavily in love with my rank 3 Omega Sentinel. She's nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other one would be I forget off the top of my head. It'll probably come to me later. But yeah, the two
Yeah.
I'm looking for are Warlock and Sam Wilson for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Omega Sentinel. That's who I got. That's another
Yeah.
one I grabbed.
Oh yeah,
Heck
I saw
yeah.
that. I saw that.
She's a
She's
beast.
she's really fun to play.
Yeah. Especially whenever you have like the what is it? The anti miss. She makes Nightcrawler a breeze.
Oh yeah, it's a tracker. I believe it's
um.
the tracker debuff, correct?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. The tracker debuff. Let's see. If there was a type of content like a EQ or like the maze or something like that, what would you bring back?
What would I bring back? Huh. That's a good one. That is a good question. I'm gonna have to ponder that for a moment.
Let's see. There was like a mutant treasure island
Yeah,
side quest, or
yeah.
like any of like
I
the red rifts, like Black Widow or whatever.
I think
Anything.
ultimately what I would bring back because everybody, and including myself, loved this and to date has been the best side quest ever. Was the Gwenpool goes to the movie side quest. That side quest was insane for rewards. I'm pretty sure it had like 30K 6-star shards as a reward. And
Yeah,
it was insane.
yeah. Gwenpool goes to the movies was a good one. I think a lot of people want to bring back Rocket Scrapyard. Yes, thank you, Jim. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that one was a good one too. The other quests I would bring back but modify because we did have one you know those progression like you hit this path and then it gets progressively harder and you hit this path and then you hit this path and it gets progressively harder. But there's like 8 paths to do and then you hit the boss and then you
You're
could
talking
quest
about
all the way.
Grandmaster's Gauntlet.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I would make it so that I would bring that back, but I would make it so you could select each path and not have to do one at a time. Like go through the whole thing at once. So you could
Right.
take it at your
Okay.
own
So
pace. You know what I mean?
do one path at a time instead of doing the
Yeah.
whole thing at once.
Yeah, you could opt to select to do the one path and then go because we had previous quests like that you've been able to just I'll take path A and then I'll go to the boss. Then I'll take path E and then I'll go to the boss.
Right.
You know?
Just like a normal event quest or
Yeah.
quest in general.
Just I don't understand why it's got to be. And I get it's the Grandmaster's Gauntlet. Like you better bring your A game kind of deal. I get that, but like bring other side event quests like that back, but be able to like pick and choose what lanes you want to do kind of deal,
Yeah.
or what pace you want to do them at. Not just okay, I have to sit down for the next 3 hours and try and complete this.
Yeah, I agree. Or something. Yeah, not so much like the labyrinth or abyss either. Not such long form content. Make it like a 15-minute path,
I mean, you know
20
what?
minute
You
path.
you could do something along those lines, but make it something like Realm of Legend.
Yeah,
Make it something
I
like
could see
that, but change like the defenders. Make the defenders more current.
that. Or even rotate.
Yeah. So like have rotating defenders. So like this Eternity of Pain stuff. Each defender each week, you know, it's the same as Realm of Legends, but each defender each week, like the list of defenders, or each month, let's say, swaps out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're kind of saying. Have you
And then
been
the
doing
rewards swap out.
Eternity of Pain?
I mean, I took one of them to the cleaners. Yes, I did. I think the second one in, the one that had Overseer and Bishop. Um, I did that one, And then the next two, I was just like, I'm gonna get too frustrated and throw my phone. So no, I'm good. I've
Okay.
I've attempted this one because it's Havoc, and I just gotta get the timing down. I'm pretty sure I can take it out with either Omega Sentinel or Nimrod.
Okay.
But from what the defenders list is, it looks pretty straightforward. It's just going to be the nodes that mess me up. I have counters for I think all of the defenders on this particular one, and that's what I look for. If I got the counters,
Right.
then I'll try it.
Okay. Um, I'm not looking at it right now. Do you know what the nodes are on that? It looks pretty tricky.
Um, I
Yeah,
can open them
I
up.
can
Give
pull
me
it.
one second.
I can pull it up too here. Da, da, da. Sorry. Yeah.
I know it's got
So we've got
crumbling armor.
he's got heal block passive, powerful, so he's immune to all forms of power manipulation.
Yeah,
Immovable object, buff synthesis, enhanced parry, armor up, and cleaning contact. Sounds pretty tough. But yeah, I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. The last Eternity of Pain. I don't even know if I did one fight at the very beginning. I can't remember who it was.
yeah.
That was it.
I mean, I think this is the third or fourth iteration.
This is the fourth because I wasn't able to do the first one because I wasn't Thronebreaker yet.
Yeah, I didn't do the first one either. I don't think. I think I did the second one. And I missed the first week because I also wasn't Thronebreaker.
Yeah. Akib, we're talking about the Eternity of Pain nodes for Havoc. I don't know. Yeah, if you're not a Thronebreaker, you probably can't do it. I don't think anybody under Thronebreaker can.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Um. What else do we got here? Have you had any problems or had any luck fighting Spot or Symbiote Spider-Man?
Yes, I had a couple problems in the beginning. Um, I tried to go in on my first attempt with Doom against the Spider-Man, thinking I'd be okay. That was not the case. I got hit pretty quick.
Yeah.
I got dead pretty quick. Um, the counter I found right after that, because I had Torch on the team, I just put Flame on, and that was that. I 100%ed that 3 days after it was released.
Yeah.
Spot was quick. It was Falcon. I timed the. I started trying to dex the special one immediately, and second attempt I was dexing it fully. So it's just
Yeah.
that late hit at the very end that kept catching me. The first time I did it, it caught me once, and I was like, okay, it's a late hit, so just time it for that. And after that, I didn't have a problem.
Okay.
But yeah,
What about Spot?
Falcon was a counter for Spot, and Human Torch will nuke Spider-Man quickly.
Okay. So I think the main thing people need to watch out for whenever they're fighting symbiote Spider-Man is like that first hit, he'll go invisible. So watch out for that.
Yeah, the other thing that he does, and it may catch you off guard, is he gets stopped in stasis, like rooted, like Rintra, for example. He gets stuck in one spot. And if he gets stuck in one spot, all he will do is spam heavy until he's out. So if you go anywhere near him, prepare to take a heavy to the face.
Unless you dex back real quick and then go back in.
Oh, he'll heavy right into your dash. The second he's frozen, he will heavy into your dash. I found that out the hard way.
There was one time I dashed back and then dashed back in real quick. I don't know how I did it, but I avoided him hitting me with another heavy and somehow knocked him out with Black Widow Clairvoyant. or not clairvoyant, but deadly origins.
Mm.
It was weird, but yeah. Are you having fun with the side quest this month? Are you getting all your candies?
I mean, I've gotten candy a bunch. I've bought the shard things and not like the actual shards off the side, like the 656 star shard type deal. Like the epic,
The Cavalier.
the epic, the stuff like that. I bought all the candy shards. All of those are gone. Um,
Okay. Did you open up anything good?
I got a 6 star OG Black Panther. That's where I got that from. And a dupe on my 6 star Jubilee, and that was about the gist of it.
Nice. Well, that's better
I
than
believe
nothing.
actually I believe I might have opened. I don't know if I did or not, but I might have opened my Hulkling from there too.
Well, congratulations on the Hulkling. Hulkling's a beast. I love playing with
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. He's ranked five. He's ranked five now.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I think out of the Cavalier crystals that I got, I pulled Storm Pyramid X as a 6 star, and I think I got more SIGs on Immortal Hulk. I don't know if I pulled another 6 star out of there or not. If I did, it wasn't really noteworthy. Oh, nope. I don't think it was Cersei. I just pulled
That's not
Cersei
bad.
recently. I don't think it was her though.
That's not bad.
Um,
Well, there is a little solo objective. I don't think many people know. As long as you beat villains with heroes, it gives you like one free crystal type deal.
yeah, yep.
Yeah. So I've
You
I've popped a couple of those.
yeah. Um, what is it? I don't know. What about Battlegrounds? We talked a little bit about it. What rank are you in Battlegrounds, and are you enjoying Battlegrounds?
Currently, I am ranked gold 3, I think. Yeah, gold 3. And no, I am not enjoying Battlegrounds currently. I don't know what the matchmaking system is, but the last 5 matches I've been paired up with an account that is literally double or triple my power.
Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me a couple times, I think, and I'm still in the bronze era.
Okay.
Yeah,
All I'm personally go ahead. Sorry.
I haven't made it past bronze one yet. Go ahead.
All I'm trying to do is match where I was last session, and I'm fine. I'm cool with that. I
Okay,
I
where'd you
am
get? Where'd you get last season?
platinum 3 or platinum 2.
Okay, so you were in the gladiator circuit, or no?
Nope.
No. Okay, you have to get past platinum to get to the gladiator circuit.
Have to get to diamond, or no, you have to get. I was diamond. Wait, is it diamond? Let me check. Dang it. I I get these two confused a lot. It was the one
Yeah.
before the gladiator circuit. I'm pretty sure it goes bronze, silver, gold,
Okay,
diamond,
so it's diamond,
platinum.
then vibranium. Once you're in vibranium, you're in the gladiator
Yeah,
circuit.
yeah, that's when you
Okay.
kick into the gladiator circuit, I think.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a lot of fights.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get past silver. I didn't. I think I got silver 3 last season.
May I ask you
Either.
a question?
Yeah,
Since we
go
are in
for
the
it.
same alliance, um, what is your solo score for this?
My solo score.
Yeah, it goes
Um.
platinum and then diamond. That's right.
Hang on. My solo score. How do you even look?
You go to the tab thing
Objectives.
where you no the tab where you find like the alliance events and the solo event, bottom right corner, and you scroll all the
Okay.
way down, and you'll see Eternity of Pain before it, and
Okay, you're talking about the battleground solo event.
yeah,
So I've gotten 57,000 points so far.
that ain't bad.
Yeah. How many have you gotten?
I got 139,500.
139.5. Right. Okay.
139,500.
Okay. Well, it reads on the alliance events. It says you have 159,000. So I wonder what the difference is between the alliance events and the solo events. Why the points are higher in the alliance events?
I don't know.
That's weird. Um. Okay. Who are you using most in battlegrounds? Like, what champions are you using as defenders, and what champions are you using as attackers?
I mean, I might as well give away the secrets. Why not? I use for defenders. Keep in mind all of these ones I'm going to tell you are rank 3. I use a Nihilus, who is duped. Rintra, who is duped. Domino occasionally. Iron Man Infinity War. Doctor Doom occasionally I use as a defender. Nick Fury, Terrax, who is a rank 2. Um, Electro, who is also a rank 2, duped. And Ultron, I usually use as defenders.
Who's your most banned champion?
My most banned champion is Rintra, Hulkling, and Annihilus and Iron Man Infinity War take the third spot.
I didn't mean to cut you off before you announced your attackers.
Oh, no worries. My attackers, Falcon is number 1. I bring him especially for this mode because anything that evades is just going to power Falcon up. Domino I use for attack. Doom I use for attack. I surprise people and use iHulk for attacking. Um, Omega Sentinel I use for attack. Guardian occasionally. Human Torch, Archangel, Nimgod or Nimrod.
Right. Okay.
Spider-Ham I use him quite a few times. Hulkling I also use quite a few times, and I've just recently rank 5 my Blade, and I've started using him as an attacker.
Blade. Okay. Nice. Um, who are you having the most success with as an attacker?
Depending on the matchup, because I know what matchup works really, really well for him, but Hulkling. Hulkling deals with the pesky defenders. The number 1 counter he is for is Penny Parker.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun using Hulkling in a lot of content.
Yeah.
um, but yeah. So I think some of my favorite attackers for battlegrounds are like CGR, Hulkling, Stealth Suit Spider Man, anybody that can hit really hard and kill the defender quick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be ranking up one of my I have 2 rank up plans for the future. It's just a matter of getting the catalyst for it. One of them is for overall progression. The other one is partially war, and if I ever decide to do map 8.
Okay, very nice.
But yeah,
Uh, are there anybody? Is there anybody else that you're looking forward to ranking up in the near future?
I plan on rank 3ing my King Groot. Yep.
King Groot. Okay, is he awakened?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's been awakened for a while.
Heck yeah! Are you pumping them 6 stones into him?
No, I'm saving all the Sigstone crystals I get, 6-star, until I have 1,000.
Okay. What are you
That
gonna
way,
do with them?
when I pop 1K, I can make it so that I can probably take at least one of my 6-stars to Sig 200.
Okay, very nice.
My plan is to Sig as in like a burst mode type deal.
Yeah, just all at once.
Yeah, just Sig as
Okay.
many of them as I can, as high as I can, and then do it again.
Okay.
And the six that I
Yeah.
can't use, I'll save for the champions that I'm hopefully holding on to, or champions that I can awaken. Because right now, currently, I have certain champions in my roster that are unawakened as 6 stars. One of them being Omega Red. If I can pump up enough or pump out enough Sig stones that I can rank, like get him to Sig 200 on an awakening or two, or a dupe or two, then that automatically makes him way more dangerous than my 565,
Well,
who is
do you run
also.
the recoil masteries?
I do not.
Okay.
Never have, never will. I'll never invest in them. I took my investments and put them into despair, deep wounds, and assassin.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice. I think I have. I think I have one. Like, I unlocked one spot in recoil a long time ago, and then I was like,
Mm.
well, never mind. I'm not doing that. So I think I took it out and then started investing into deep wounds and assassin, like yourself.
Yeah, I can't, because of how high attack stats are later on in the content. Yeah, you can burst things down and stuff, but if you have certain nodes, like the perfect example, and I don't know if it's in there or not, but like the block penetration node, you're already sacrificing health and 3 blocked hits and you're done.
Right. Yeah,
Because
I can definitely see that.
some of the attack stats in Act 7 and Act 8 are like 10k. You times
Uh
that
huh.
by 4, because it's 400% block proficiency, or 400% block penetration, I should say, and they're hitting you like a truck.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Like you better be on your intercept game, or else it's game over, basically. And
Intercepted decks all day.
pretty much. And some of the specials in the game are really, really hard to dex.
hmm Yeah, some especially you have to have some like the perfect timing. You
Yeah.
know, I have a really hard time dexing Doom Special One for some reason. I always dex it like just a hair too early, and I'll get clipped by the last hit every time.
I
But
have a solution to that for me personally. It works well. When he fires that first little hand palm thing, and you hear the pop, dash back and go 1, 2, 3, swipe it back again, and it should miss. It's like
okay,
Iceman Special One.
yeah,
It's got the same timing almost as Iceman Special One, but just add an
okay,
extra pop on top of it. You know what I mean?
yeah. I don't play with the sound, but I'll keep that in mind.
I play with sound for that specific reason.
Okay. Um. Let's see. Oh. Have you advanced into the fall brawl tournament?
No, I have
You
not.
did not.
I
Okay.
had I had Iron Patriot, Cyber, and J Will in my pod.
Okay. Yeah, I did not either.
I got handed my booty quite quickly.
Same. Yeah, I had forgotten and a few other people, Marv and so I can't remember. It was
Well, I
Bink
mean,
Plays, I think.
the two you just mentioned are into the finals. So
Yeah, yeah.
Marv Marv just Marv just lost to Finn, but I mean,
Who doesn't lose to Finn?
exactly.
It's FinTech. He was in the Summoner Showdown for God's sake.
I'm pretty sure I got an idea of who's going to be in the final. I don't want to, hurt anybody's feelings, but I will make a prediction. I
Let's
believe
hear it.
FinTech will be in the final, and I believe Will be beside him. I believe those are the two that are going to be in the finals.
All right. Yeah, I'm rooting for both of them. You know, they're both friends of the pod.
Oh, absolutely.
Um, we tried to get FinTech on after the Summoner Showdown, and he respectfully declined because he was too busy.
Hmm.
But I get it. Um, but yeah, Jay Will was on the pod not too long ago. Um, he's a good dude, and he's got some coaching. So
Hmm.
we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, it'll take him all the way to number one.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You've actually been in a couple of streams with Jay Will. Have you like learned anything?
I mean, yeah, I try and absorb as much as I can from even just experience, not necessarily just like talking, but just experience. Like I'll sit back in a Discord call and I'll be quiet for a little while and I'll gauge someone who face it, no beating around the bush, but has more skill and more knowledge than I do, because I mean he does 100%. And I'll just assess what he's saying about certain things and then kind of look at it from a different perspective and be like, yeah, okay, I can see that. That makes a lot of sense. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Just
Yeah.
it's all about learning and accumulating knowledge. And a lot of the knowledge that I've accumulated over the past 2 months, even, I've actually attributed it to our alliance wars.
Very nice. Do you have any like examples, for instance?
Basically, I watched him put a domino up against a cord. I started using those in battlegrounds myself, realizing my domino actually does really well because every time cord goes to hit you with rock stack, like the recoil damage, domino can actually hit him with a critical failure,
Okay.
meaning you don't get hit and he gets nailed for even more damage.
Right.
My domino isn't very high sig. She's only like sig 50. I've put a few stones into her. But my domino can actually, if she RNG gets going, my domino can actually do quite a bit of burst damage really, really quick.
Okay.
So I started pulling my domino off defense, rank 3 Waken domino off defense. I know, stupid, but hey, other people have dominoes in the battle group. Not a big deal. And started saying, like, if there's a Korg in the map, I'll take it. I'll bring my domino. No problem.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, it's a very practical example, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um what else? Are you spending in game currently? And if so,
No,
what type of deal you're not?
no, I don't
Okay.
spend. I just got married, so there was that. But I also have a baby on the way in January, so I'm not spending on the game, and I haven't spent
Cool.
on the game since it's been over a year.
Very nice.
I haven't started spending. Like I stopped spending when the game bugs got really really bad, and they were just like, yeah, we're not going to fix it. When they stopped the compensation, I stopped spending.
Okay. Um so are you participating in any like unit deals, or are you like saving your units? What are you doing with those?
I have 51 units currently, and nope, I am not saving.
Okay.
I mean, I
Um
can't save because like the map 7 and the war. I'll spend units for the team.
okay.
I'll spend
Um
units to get us the best rewards we can possibly get. I'll sacrifice my units for progression and stuff like that to get that done. That's not a problem for me.
okay. So are you running arenas at all?
Occasionally, if I know that I'm low, if I'm usually under 100, I'll for the most part I save all the Alliance Quest battle chips. Save all those up. But yeah, for the most part, I'll run a few arenas. I'll run like the 4-star and stuff like that. I don't really grind arenas because I know I can't put up the score. I can't.
Yeah. You're talking
The
about for
high,
like the actual champion.
yeah, I
You're not
can't.
grinding for 5 or 6 star champions.
No, I can't. I can't put up the scores. I can't. I've tried it. I've done the calculations. The most I can put up is with no units and perfectly timed refreshes and stuff like that. The most I can put up is just under 42
Just under 42,000
million.
or 42 million. Yeah. Okay. Is that with boosts?
No.
Okay. So you'll probably be able to put in more with boosts.
With boosts, yeah, but then I'd have to, in order
Yeah.
to maximize boosts, you have to be able to refresh the champions that are boost to make them go at least 2 or 3 times. Otherwise, you're just wasting the boost.
Right. for the right for the 15-minute boost.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I get what you're saying. Um, what else do we got? So you're not spending. Um, if so, you said you're spending your units on alliance events and like questing.
Yeah, mostly alliance events now, but yeah,
Okay. Have you taken any steps into the abyss
no, nor
or
labyrinth.
labyrinth?
No,
Okay.
I haven't
All
touched.
right.
I haven't touched either one of those.
Okay. Yeah. I think that should be just about it. All my notes. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Um, I mean, yeah, sure. I am hopefully starting to live stream at some point. I don't know. I have to work out the logistics. I don't know if I can do it from my phone and screen share and stuff like that. But I'm hoping to start live streaming from either YouTube or Twitch.
Okay.
Um, I would have to get my Twitch channel. Just give me one moment. My YouTube is just Christian Harris. Um, my Twitch channel is Ziggo77.
Ziggo 77. All right.
Yeah, all lowercase.
Yeah. All right. We'll find you and we'll post that in the description whenever we get the episode posted.
Sounds good.
Heck yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Are you
Hmm.
watching any of the MCU stuff?
Um, the movies and stuff?
Yeah, like have you seen Werewolf by Night yet?
No. The one I wanted to see was the new Spider-Man. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen the I think it's Doctor Strange with the Scarlet Witch. I haven't seen that one yet. I don't
Yes,
really go.
multiverse.
Yeah, I don't really go to the theaters that much. I don't have time. Kids in school, pregnant wife, you know.
For sure. I get it.
Yeah, but those are all movies that I really really want to see. Yeah, I had a question for you actually.
Yeah.
Is Marvel the only mobile game you play?
Is Marvel no yes and no. I mean I mean Contest of Champions? No. Marvel? Sometimes. I mean, I play the Marvel Snap game now. Have
Okay,
you if you guys have
I've
heard of
seen
that?
things. I've seen the advertisements for that, and it looks okay. Not my cup of tea, but it looks okay.
Yeah, it just released for globally like this week. So I downloaded it and I've been having some fun in it. Like every day they do like a new map location, so where like you play a card and different effects happen. It's pretty fun.
That's cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just wondered because I am a gamer. I have quite a few games on my phone, so I wonder, how many other people play other games. That's all.
Oh yeah. No, I've got Apex Legends. I've got Diablo Immortal,
Cool.
Mario Kart, Disney Mirrorverse all on my phone, and I mean that's just some of the stuff I play. I play Xbox too sometimes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I only have five, five, 5 or 6 games I play regularly on my phone. Other than that,
What are you
Marvel
playing?
Marvel is probably the number one. I do play Dragon Ball Legends,
Okay.
um, Magic the Gathering Arena. I play that.
Nice.
Um, I also have a card collection that I play. Um, I play actual tabletop as well.
I have a massive Magic the Gathering card collection.
Nice. Yeah, mine is sitting at currently about 150,000 cards.
I don't. I've got two gift boxes full, and then some.
Yeah, I have currently I have 12 decks ready to play at any point, commander decks, and I have one that I'm building on in progress. I just finished
Okay.
building one today actually, a couple hours ago.
Very
The other
nice.
game The other games I play are Genshin Impact. I play that on my phone. That's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Call of Duty Mobile, so kind of like Apex, but
Yeah, COD is like the first person shooter OG.
100%. I do play Pokemon Go. I have played that for a very long time now, almost as long as I've played Marvel. Um,
Okay.
and as soon as I'm done collecting the first Pokedex, I'm done playing the game. And Among Us, I play that with my kid.
Okay. Very
So,
nice. Were you into collecting cards as a kid?
yes. Funny but tragic story. If you'll allow me to share it. Um,
Absolutely.
I had the original set of Pokemon First Edition from the
Didn't we all?
1990s. I had all of them I had all of them in a binder, save for three. I was missing Mewtwo, I was missing Alakazam, and I was missing Chansey, the three hardest ones to get back then.
Yeah.
Um, Lo and behold, when I kept them till I was a teenager, and lo and behold, I moved out of my mom's house, and she sold them at a yard sale.
No.
Um, yeah, if I had those cards right now, the full set minus those three cards, it'd be worth just under or just over $3 million.
Woo.
Yep.
Yeah, I that is my
Hey
one
Jay.
regret.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm sorry. I'm sorry
No,
that
you're good.
I was out doing errands today because it's been a busy day, and then I got home and I'm like, oh my god, it's 10 p.m. and this is like I was supposed to be here 2 hours ago. So I want to
You're
apologize
okay.
to you, Ziggo,
Yeah,
because
no worries, man.
I would normally be streaming, but we do this on a Thursday, and so yeah. But yeah, what's up, man? Hello.
Nice to meet you, man. I do you have any questions for me at all, or no?
Guess I will have to watch the episode to find out. um, yeah, no. How's the interview been? I guess.
Been
Good,
pretty
I
good.
think.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's not so
Okay.
bad. That's all right. I didn't ask how he got his name. If that's what you want to ask him.
Yeah, okay. It's always my first question.
All right, all right. That is going back quite a few years. Just so everybody knows, I am 31. Um, when I was 13 years old, um, I played competitive darts in league. I played in provincials, which is like a qualifier for becoming on a Canadian national team. And in those provincials at 13 or 14, I believe I was actually 14, um, I went undefeated. So
In
I ended
darts.
up getting, yeah, I ended up getting to the stage. I ended up coming second place. I lost in the final, but I ended up going undefeated the entire time. And it reminded me a couple years before that of the battle bots. I don't know if anybody knows that
Oh
show
yeah,
well.
yeah, I've seen that.
Ziggo was a battle bot that spun, and he went
Oh.
undefeated for 4.5 years. So as soon as I went undefeated, and my dad told me I went undefeated, I was like, "All right, my nickname is Ziggo now." And
That's
I
cool.
explained it to my dad, and my dad's like, "Yeah, that fits. Cool. We're gonna call you Ziggo now." So yeah, that's where my
Very
nickname
nice.
came from. It came from battle bots and a tournament, so to speak.
Cool.
Um, Jay, I haven't talked about anything coming like next month. If you wanna speculate on who's coming.
Yeah, Jim was trying to troll me. He's like, "You surprised you're getting Nomura and Okoye?" And I was like, "Wait a minute, I'm gonna do the math. Okoye just lost. That can't happen."
Yeah, but yeah,
Um, yeah, okay. So obviously next month we have Wakanda Forever event. So Zigga, who do you think's coming to the game for the movie?
Um, from what movie?
Wakanda
Wakanda
Forever,
forever.
Black Panther 2.
I haven't seen it,
Well,
so
yeah, it's coming out in 2 weeks.
can I get a small list of characters so I can make a prediction here?
All right. Okay. So you have Ironheart, Shuri, Atuma, Namora. I think that's all the possible candidates, to be honest.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Okay,
Because we already have Namor.
Yeah.
I'm going to predict Shuri,
Yes, sir.
Black Panther's. That's Black Panther's sister, no?
Yes.
Yes.
And possibly the new one.
I'm going to predict Shuri. Is that dude who helped the Black Panther in the first one from the ice?
And M'Baku. I don't know why I missed
Yeah,
that.
M'Baku, yeah.
That guy.
Yes.
I'm going to predict him as well.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
M'Baku.
I think you can. It's impossible. Let me tell you why.
Impossible.
No, it's impossible to have. So I'll explain. So on the State of the Battle map that teases like new champions, there's not 2 spots in Wakanda. There's one in Wakanda, one in Atlantis, and I think the one in Iron Nation is in Ironheart. So to me, I think it's a Wakandan character and an Atlantis, or Talakan is what it is in the MCU. So yeah, I think we're gonna get an Atlantean. Which could be Atuma or Namora, but I think it'll be Atuma. And then obviously M'Baku is who I said last year when it got announced that we were having this event. But the more I see of the trailers and whatnot, it does kind of look it might be Shuri, to be honest.
Well, the other thing to that is, and I don't mean to be rude or anything like that, and you guys stop me if I'm crossing a line. A lot of the MCU and a lot of the comic books and even the planet is gearing more towards like feminine stuff. So that leads me to believe that a lot of these characters that are being released, I mean, like a lot of female heroes are getting spotlight more and more, right? So that leads me to believe that the next couple characters are probably going to be girls. If that makes sense.
No. I mean, to be fair, like we have, I think Jim will tell you in the comment in the Discord, we have like what 25% female champs in the entire game.
Yeah.
So yeah. Where's my predictions? Yeah, and I think Mantis is in December. So I mean, to your point, could actually happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah.
Equality in the contest. Yeah, pretty much. Not even 25%. That's crazy.
I mean, I think truthfully, there's like 2 or 3 in each class. No.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. I think Mutant has the most of female characters. I believe there's like 7.
Third highest.
No, Cosmic and Mystic.
Yeah, they're tied.
Cosmic and Mystic have the most?
Mm-hmm.
Females, yeah.
Yeah, just by 1 though. Skill and Mutant have 10.
How many does Mutant have?
10.
10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tech still has 5 and Science 6.
Yeah.
Tech has 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghost?
Guillotine, 99, Nebula, Omega Sentinel, and Penny.
And there's no other girls in that class.
Nope.
No.
Oh my god.
We need Jocasta and Viv Vision.
Yeah, I mean Viv is totally coming next year, dude. I'm like so on it.
You know who else is coming?
Beta Ray Bill.
Damn right he is. Beta Ray Bill's coming to the contest. I'm hyping it right now.
Dude,
He's coming, bro.
If you don't know why he's saying that, it's because I was going like the State of the Battle map that I was talking about earlier is like they tease the champions for the next year, and I was doing the math. Beta Ray Bill is actually probably on the map, but not where people expect in Asgard, and it's actually on a Mega Flight that he was on. So I was like, dude, this actually makes sense.
Well, I mean, he came second to Quicksilver, did he not?
Yeah, well, he came third.
Agatha Harkness.
Yeah, he came third. Zemo came fourth, which I think both of those 2 are coming to the game. Or all 3, actually. I get that as well.
Well, they also made the comment that said that the underdogs that were in the Twitter vote may or may not be, or like may already have a release date set. So that means some of the champions that were already on the Summoner's Choice votes could already have a release date.
Mhm.
So, champions like maybe Kushala, Beta Ray Bill,
Agatha.
Mhm.
Agatha. Who else? There's a lot of champions.
Yeah,
Ironheart.
Mhm.
Oh, the thing about these release champions is the thing that made I think everybody angry. I thankfully didn't do it and didn't buy it, but the second Quicksilver was released and people bought him just for the synergy purposes, right?
Oh yeah. We've
Pretty sure
talked about it playing the
Kabam,
show.
yeah, pretty sure Kabam nerfed that like literally not even a week later. No,
Yeah,
It
it was
was
always.
a few days, I believe. Yeah.
yeah.
It was a bug because it was not meant to be that high, and they were
Oh,
fully
okay,
transparent on it.
okay, that makes more sense. But I know a lot of people were pretty PO'd about it.
Yeah,
But
it happens. I mean, it was said that it was gonna get fixed, but people don't listen, so it's all right.
yeah.
Okay. I how much stuff have you gone over so I can get the quick rundown? Appreciate it.
We went over his most wanted champion, most wanted buffs. Pretty
Oh,
much
what was the
his
most wanted
what?
champion?
Um, I mean, I have one for each class basically. So,
Oh, okay. Go ahead. You only told me one.
uh, the one for science is probably Spidey 2099.
Oh,
We already
what
have
like?
Spidey 9.
Well, yeah. Who do you want to come to the game?
Oh, to come to the game?
Not your favorite.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
To come to the game, I know it'll never happen, but I would like Spider Carnage to come to the game. I
Ooh,
don't
Yeah.
care
okay.
what
That's right.
class he is. I don't care. I would like. I don't remember what his name is. But Carnage's son. I don't remember what his name is. I am big heavy into like the symbiote guys.
Yeah. Toxin.
Yeah, I want
Okay.
him to come to the game too.
Yeah. In Yeah, Spider Carnage is cool. One of the Kabam devs is like a huge Spider fan, and we were talking about it. But there is a symbiote coming next year, so it could be Spider Carnage or it could be Toxin.
I don't
Um,
think Spider Carnage is ever going to come to the game because they won't be able to balance him. They just won't be able to balance him because he's gonna
okay.
have he would have to have Spider Man's evade mechanic and like armor break powers because it's OG Spidey,
Mm-hmm.
and he would
Yeah.
have to have like Carnage's bleed and power gain kind of stuff. They wouldn't
It,
be able to balance that. It would be crazy broken.
yeah, it'd be like a super cool mashup between Science and Cosmic.
Yeah,
Um, but I think next year when we do have that symbiote, I think it'll be Scream or Toxin. Like those are absolutely, I think, are the top two
I think
spots.
it might be Riot.
Oh yeah, I'm unsure because I think like, what do you think Riot has unique besides making? What does he make? The cleavers, right? He makes the
He
weapons.
shoots spikes. So
Yeah.
basically anti-venom, but he has projectiles. So anti-venom pops them out and then grabs one and throws it. Riot shoots them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was thinking of the movie where he's got that giant axe.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, he's more powerful than Venom.
Yeah, and Toxin's also one of the most powerful ones as well.
Yes, that's because I don't know if anybody knows the lore of symbiotes. I do. The younger they are, the stronger they are.
Yes, sir.
So when it comes down to it, Venom is actually the weakest symbiote.
Poor Venom. Which, yeah,
But he's a beast. You
yeah.
can't
Oh yeah,
beat Venom.
It's funny
he's an
because
absolute beast.
he's like young compared to like the actual symbiotes, but to the ones we have in because of him that he creates, they're all younger than him.
Yeah, and all of them splice off from each other. So he spliced off Carnage. Carnage spliced off Toxin. I'm pretty sure Toxin eventually splices off somebody too.
Yeah, there's a whole list
And
of
the
them.
gene,
Scream and Riot and all them other ones too. It's
Yeah,
Agony. It's nuts.
Mania.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
yeah, there's a bunch. There was one mutant that I would like to see enter.
Ooh, my favorite.
I forget who now.
Oh.
There was one that I want to see enter the contest that isn't here yet.
Okay.
Is it Legion?
That's my
No.
favorite.
No.
And why not?
The most powerful mutant of all time.
I don't know enough about Legion, honestly. I don't know enough about Legion.
He would literally be the most broken character of all time. Absolutely.
Yeah, mutants. They're pretty cool.
I was waiting to hear it.
I'm trying to think.
What does it look like? What does it look like? Are you
Male
just like
or female?
There is. I have one in my mind. It's like. No, that's it. It's Mystique.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to see Mystique.
I'll tell you this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you this. Bam have been trying for years, man. So eventually she will come.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah, when we talked to Gabe, he said like they've tried a few times to try and get her to work right, and that was last year. And then I don't know, they're still trying.
Yeah.
So they're it's not like they're not trying to do Mystique, but they're trying to do it the right way, you know. They want to do her justice.
There was one other one that was on the X-Force. I believe it was called the Vanisher.
Yeah. That's funny. What Brad Pitt played him in
he's a real mutant though.
Yeah.
So I would actually like to see him too. Because I think he'd have like the same mechanic as like Hood.
The Hood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The Vanisher would have like the same mechanic as the Hood because he's literally invisible.
But instead of like what is it? How does the Hood work? Whenever you hit into his miss, what does it do?
I think it gives you charges.
Okay. Well, yeah, it should just give you prowess or something
it puts
instead.
Bullet charges on.
Yeah. It would be cool to make it work like Ghost. If you like hit into his miss, it gives him like a prowess charge or something.
At that point, it'd be like a Ghost mixed with a Kitty Pryde.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. Make it work.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say we have an X-Force character coming out next year. Cool. I think it's Forge, but you never know. It could be Vanisher.
Could be. Yeah, the other thing I want to see them do is just an overall buff on the Guardians of the Galaxy because I think they're a bit lackluster now.
We're getting Rocket next month, man. A buff for him.
Can't wait for that, actually.
Yeah, and then if Mantis does come to the game in December, that could give some synergy buffs.
Yeah.
It really just Drax who honestly needs it. Like I'll be honest. Oh yeah,
he just needs. Drax just needs to be able to
invisible
stand still and go invisible.
Yeah.
Straight up. Well, if he goes invisible, you're not gonna be able to fight because he's gonna be eating a bag of chips, man. Come on.
The Zard
stand there invisible, eating a bag of chips. But no, ultimately, Drax. The only thing they could do really is increase his fury.
Yeah.
And increase his bleed damage. You do that, Drax is actually a viable character.
For sure. Put an Odin synergy on him. See what happens.
Yeah, or even a relic.
Ooh, relics. Yeah, we talked a little bit about them.
Okay.
Do you have any thoughts on relics so far, Jay?
I haven't played the new batch, so nothing new.
Okay.
So what are your old thoughts then? Get me up to speed.
I barely actually played them. I did only try it on Drax. Yeah, no, I've been busy, man. Like my semester ends in 2 weeks, so I'm just piling all of my art stuff to get it done because I'm trying to graduate early. So I've just been focusing on doing art.
Hell yeah. Get them A's, bro.
Oh yeah, of course, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
They're good, and it's cool that Drax is one of them where it wasn't intended for him, but you can do some cool stuff with them and just make them more viable.
It just works.
Yeah, because it was bleeds for cosmic, so I was like, that'll work.
See, now we touched a little bit on this, but I'm gonna go a little bit into detail on my thoughts, if that's cool.
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay, so if they release relics the way they're going to or said they are going to, I think it will mess the game up a little bit. Whether it's going to be a 12.0 or not, I don't know.
Nah, it shouldn't be.
But if they also release them the way they're going to, I believe it will skew things in a way that is not what they're going for. By that, I mean if they release them for competitive content.
Yeah.
So like Battlegrounds and War and stuff like that, that they said they're going to release them for.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that this is I don't believe this is the proper way to release them.
What'd you do?
I believe they should release them for story-based content, fixed content that ain't going anywhere. So variants, story mode,
Realm and
labyrinth,
Labyrinth.
Yeah,
realm,
that's how I feel about trophy champs, but it's not on the same scale as relics.
all that stuff, abyss, all that stuff. Give your champions an edge on really big, annoying fights, and you're good to go. Putting them in the competitive scene right out of the gate, where you know full well there are going to be thousands and thousands of people that are going to open their wallets just to get the edge, is going to, in my opinion, skew the war season rewards to people who it's going to become pay to win to get your season rewards, which I mean it's going to be more so of that now or then than it is now. And it could make like alliances that are like gold 1, like mine and X's alliance here, drop to potentially gold 2 or gold 3 because we don't have relics. You could skew the entire system and the entire rewards pool by releasing these things into competitive. And with the entirety of all this and the crap time I'm having right now in Battlegrounds, it's going to get worse. It's going to get way worse.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm just curious as to if they release it into competitive content, how it would work from a defensive standpoint. Like if you're facing a defender with a relic.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Could be weird.
Yeah, I'm a little interested to see how that'll work too.
Right. I don't know. That's just personally the point that concerns me the most is how the rewards could be affected by people having them versus people who don't have them, especially like the free to play players. Like, it's bound to happen, right?
Well, now that your relics are tied to your prestige, I would say that now the AQ is going to be. I don't know if that's going to involve AQ or not with the prestige. I don't know.
Is pumped by AQ is pumped by prestige, so you get more points for AQ wins and AQ losses, like AQ like clears and stuff like that.
Yeah. You'll get points, prestige points. Yeah.
Yeah, if your prestige goes up, let's say I have a relic and my prestige gets boosted by 500 points, and my entire alliance has a relic because we can buy them. Screw it, why not? Yeah. Our entire alliance, 30 people, 500 points, let's say, just an optimal number. That's 6,000 points of prestige. No, that's more than that. That's 15,000 points of prestige. My apologies.
Yeah.
That can double an alliance's prestige. If that's how it scales. It's clearly not going to scale like that, I would hope.
I don't know.
But again, we don't know.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So that being said, like you might be day 1 of map 6, for example, and instead of getting 140,000 points a map or a fight because of your relic prestige, now you're getting 220,000 a map, like a fight. You know what I mean? It can.
Yeah, and your AQ becomes harder because you're at a higher prestige.
Like it can scale quite a bit, and if people on the lower end of your alliance can't keep up, well, they're getting punished because you opened your wallet.
Right.
Now, the other side to this is if they make these available freely, might I add, I'm gonna stress that one. If they make them available freely by like completing an objective or doing something special in game that you can acquire a relic, and I won't say two words about it. Fine, do it that way. 100%. Make the free to play players able to access them. But I know full well, or I have a pretty good idea, that relics are not going to be available underneath 5-star for free. Or above 5-star, I should say, for free. Underneath 5-star, so you want to put a relic on your 4-star champion, 3-star champion, whatever, go ahead. They're free. Knock yourself out. 5 and 6, I guarantee, will be paid for. You will have to pay for them.
I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. We won't know until they release some sort of information on like how we are going to be able to acquire the shards for the relics. I don't even know if that's going to. Do you even need a separate currency to buy the relics?
My
I don't
best
know.
my best guess would be it's going to be linked in the Sigil store somehow.
Wouldn't bet on that.
Yeah, I don't think they would make it that like paywalled if it's going to be released to everyone.
Yeah, it should like you said, it should be
certain ones. I should clarify.
Like
Certain ones.
I agree that it should be for everyone. Like I don't know if I want to go into battlegrounds and grind my butt off to get a relic. When
Right.
they're not like over the top game breaking, right? Which they shouldn't be, but you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I think I'm gonna be fine not chasing relics. But I also, you're right. Like there is worry to see if, okay, what if the resources are going to be paid walled, which possibly could happen because that it'll happen. Sometimes it does happen.
That suggestion gives me an ingenious idea, and I kind of wish I worked at Kabam. So that suggestion, there gives me an idea. They just made incursions solo. So you can go in and you can do that. What if they released something like incursions separate that you can go solo, make it kind of difficult, make it like, not easy to breeze through after a certain level. Like for the first 5 levels. Make it like
isn't that kind of like what the training grounds is for? Like to get your ISO and catalyst and stuff? Wouldn't that be kind of like the place to go where you would get your rank up material for your relics?
Yes, but it would have to scale properly because that I can auto fight.
Well, yeah. Even on it, what is the highest level of difficulty on training grounds? I haven't played it in a long time.
2K or something like that. I don't know, 2 or 3K enemies. I can literally go in there with a Doom and auto fight it.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
it's pitiful.
Yeah.
It's pitiful. But my point is, it's like
use an update.
Scale it to, well, yeah, it could use an update. It could use an update for tier 5 basics and stuff like that. But
I don't know if that'll happen.
Yeah, I wish.
No, probably not. But again, if you could scale it so that it's like kind of like that, a little bit longer, but like Cavalier EQ difficulty for like the top end relics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just kind of scale the rewards for the relics instead of like other content, like
and scale the difficulty.
But then you have people that are like, I don't really want to fucking play this, I'm just gonna go over here and do this content and get my other rewards. Wouldn't you kind of expect to get some sort of rank up or material there too?
To a degree, yes, but the thing is like that is an option for basic free to play players. Like you'll have people that will pay for it. They'll pay through an arm and a leg for it. They have no problem. Here, take my money, no problem. So you can still offer those deals. You can still offer the deals for like the paywall and stuff like that. But then scale it down so you get fragments and make it so that there's a limit to how many times you can enter the event. So that people don't just farm it like crazy. You have 3 entries per day. You can gain up to, let's say it's 10,000 shards to get the relic. You can earn up to
Let's just say 2K.
500
2K per
shards
day.
per run. 1,500 shards per day. You can earn 1,500 shards per day. It's going to take you a while to get there, but you'll get there.
Yeah.
That way, people who don't spend money on the game are like, oh, there's no point in me playing this now.
Right. Yep. It'll still give you a chase reward.
Exactly. It'll still make the free-to-play players feel like they're relevant and they're keeping up. It may take them a little bit longer to get there, but once they're there, they're like, I got it now. I'm good.
Right.
I'm still relevant. I can do this. They might be getting it faster, but I can still keep up with certain champions and certain whatever, right? That way it's not like, oh, I'm a free-to-play player. What's the point of playing this game? Everybody's just paying to do this.
Oh, but then and then you have to go into the conversation of, well, there's only so much time in the day, you know. I've only got so much time to complete this, and this. You know,
Yeah.
like I've got to get all my side quests done. I've got to get all
No,
my event quests done. I've got to
and
log into
I
AQ and Alliance
oh
War.
yeah,
Me every month.
absolutely. I understand. I understand, but it's just like the best thing I can describe is like Cavalier event quest difficulty, but something like the Halls of Healing or the
I agree.
Halls of Fortune,
Yeah.
something like that, where it's you gotta fight quite a few fights. I believe in the Halls of Healing and the Halls of Fortune, it's like 8 fights or something like that, and then a boss.
That's a little longer, but yeah.
But
Yeah.
something like that, something along those lines, because it's like 2
Well,
paths and then you hit a boss.
right. I
And
think
then
we
make
had this conversation with Jim and MSD whenever we had them on about the halls of healing and stuff. Like sometimes it's just better to just, you know, have it like on a cycle of like every 3 days or something like that. You know, you could get so much.
They're scared. I think they don't do it because of the economy, but the economy is so lacking for resources and gold, man. I cannot tell you how much. Like me personally, a lot of people can relate. Is the gold that I'm shortage on because I'm constantly ranking up people.
Seriously, a couple weeks ago, I had 6 million gold. I got 5 million from the Deadpool thing. I did 75 fights with just my roster in arenas. That's all I did. I got 5 million. What?
Did you get?
Did you get a 5-star?
No, I didn't get any Deadpools. I just got the 5 million gold, and I got 46-star Sigstone. Or something like that. I don't remember. I did that, and then I did the side event that's going on right now with the spot or whatever, the villain one.
Yes.
And I got lucky. Only one of the 2 times I've gotten lucky, and I landed on the 2 million gold.
Oh, nice.
So I did that. I ranked up 3 champions, and I am back down to a grand total of 700K.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was similar where I was like, I finally got 8 million gold, and then I used all the gold ranking 3 and rank 2 and then rank 5, and I was like, it's all gone.
I ranked 5-1, I ranked 3-1, and I just leveled up a couple champions, like a couple 6 stars from 1 to 25, and my gold was gone.
Yeah. I can rank 3 a couple of champions right now, but I've only got 3 million gold. So I'm sitting here like, do I want to wait? Do I want to go ahead and rank somebody up? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
You got 7-star shirts soon.
I know. So. I've got 30K saved up.
Okay,
that's good. Know. I don't know if I want to.
To me personally, I'm not saving for 7-star shards. They'll come.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got to remember, from this point right now until they're actually released and in the game, I mean, they're coming next month to be able to fight. So we'll be able to see how they gauge power level wise, kind of. But to sit there and like save 4 shards, my profile, I'm still under 2 million.
Okay.
B, I only have about 76 stars. The odds of me in a pool of 200 continuously duping champions to get that amount to be able to be like, yeah, I have enough for the because we also don't know how much the crystals are going to be worth.
Yeah. We get
Yeah.
shards coming here with the new next update. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for all we know, it could be 15K per crystal because of how the power scales. We don't know.
yeah. I
So
don't
that being said, I'll get them when I get them.
yeah.
The point of saving is, yeah, we have 7-star shards. Cool. We also don't know how much we're going to get for a dupe.
That's true. That's why I was trying to get any advantage possible saving once we can actually pop open the 6 stars dupes and get the because my account is actually about the same as yours. I'm 2.1 million in base rating, and
Yeah.
I have like close to 100 6 stars. So the chance of me getting duped is kind of low compared to the full pool, but like I said, any advantage I'll take it whenever they release closer.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. Like, I mean, everybody's different. Me personally, I'm taking the gift Kabam has given us, which thank you very much. And I'm trying to tackle and select champions specific with dual class
Yeah. Very
because
nice.
I'm missing quite a few of the top end champions. To name a few, Warlock, Claire, Kitty, Spidey 2099, Hyperion. That's just a few of the ones that I'm missing as a 5 or a 6-star. I believe I have a 5-star Hyperion, but he's only like rank 1, and I don't have enough gold to get him all the way to rank 5.
I was just thinking the other day, I haven't used Hyperion in a long time, and I was like, man, I forgot I had him. I used to use him all the time, but he's for sure still part of it.
As a 6-star?
Like as a 5-star, because like now
okay.
that my roster's progressed to 6-star rank 3s, it's like
Yeah.
5-star rank 5s are kind of like not in my top
Falling to
champions
the
anymore.
wayside.
Yeah. So I was like, man, I forget I had him.
Do either of you have a rank 4 yet?
No,
No.
I'm so close though.
I'm close on the tier 6 and tier 3. I just need to save up on some tier 5 class catalysts.
Yeah.
So
I
the
need
question I have for both of you then would be, out of your rosters, which would be your first rank?
Nick Fury.
My first rank 4. I'm kind of torn right now between Gilly 99 and Cosmic Ghost Rider. I love Gilly 99. She's one of my favorite champions.
Is she duped?
Yes.
Okay.
Mine is as well, but I would do I'm doing Nick Fury over her.
mine is rank 2 and not duped. Otherwise, mine would be rank 3.
Yeah, I rank 3 to unduped. I mean, it's actually not too bad.
She's really fun to play.
Yeah. I pulled Omega Sentinel and I took her to rank 3.
Yeah, that's a better choice.
I duped Infinity War Iron Man and I took him to rank 3 first.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know. I might take somebody else up. There's a few champions that I have at rank 2 that I need to rank up, like Shang-Chi, and Venom Pool, Kitty Pride.
That reminds me. I completely forgot. I duped my Hercules and he's still at rank 1.
Oh, get him up,
as a
man.
6-star?
Yeah.
Yeah, get him up.
Man, you gotta get that guy up there.
Invest into him too, man.
I got a 565.
No, that's not enough, bro. You need more hurt.
But yeah, currently right now I talked to X about this earlier. I was thinking Doom, but then I realized like Doom is just as powerful. He's just as viable at a rank 3. He's kind of like Magneto. You don't really need to rank for him. But the other 2 champions I have would benefit greatly from a rank 4.
Yeah. I've done that before. Yeah, 100%.
Rintra is one in contention.
Ooh.
And Falcon is the other in contention.
What? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say actual Falcon though, right?
Yes, actual Falcon. Okay. Sam, I want Sam, but I don't have Captain America Sam Wilson.
Okay. Well, guys, I kind of have to cut this short. I gotta
No,
go.
you're good.
don't
Um,
worry.
We were about to wrap it up before you got here.
oh, okay. I saw you guys were going for an hour, and I'm like, oh shit, I need
Yeah.
to get in there.
Okay. But yeah, we can
um,
wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm going to the GameStop premiere for Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, nice.
Gonna and Halloween. I'm gonna try to do a cosplay, like a Halloween costume of Ghost from the game. So
Nice.
be fun. But I'm glad I got in here real quick to see what you guys are up to without me. It feels so odd to join midway through.
Yeah, it
But,
was weird doing it without you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, we were out, and I came back home and I was like, oh crap, need to get in here. But I appreciate it. Ziggo, I will watch the first hour that I missed.
No worries.
All right. And
this was
yeah,
fun. I hope to be back.
Yeah,
for sure. We'll have more people from our alliance back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that'd be
right.
cool.
Yeah, everybody have a great night, and thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to XN Interviews. If you'd like to help support the podcast, you can click the links in the description for our guests or our link for Patreon. That's patreon.com/XN Interviews. Patreon.com/XNINTERVIEWS.